Testing, testing, 1, 2. Alright, so I'm trying to reconfigure my Stream Deck. I finally got it working again. So I'm just setting everything up. This is a placeholder up here for whenever I have conversations with people over Zoom. I can bring in their cameras up here while we talk about whatever bullshit we got going on this bottom screen. Okay. Whatever. Coming in live from my apartment in Gotham City. So I decided to move my desk over to a different area of the room where I was at. Instead of being so far away from the screen, I decided to play a little bit with virtual production and actually run a projection screen in the back. So it's pretty good. Like, you don't see any artifacting on the hair because it's not a green screen. It's actually just a YouTube video. Now, if I want to be fancy, I guess I could make the projection blurry on purpose to fake the depth of field. So I guess I could make it blurry. It's not too shabby. But yeah, if that works out, I mean, it could lead to some higher quality streams and stuff, I guess. Better production value. I do like the fact that there's no green screen. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to that green screen, the whole green edges and crap. So that should be very interesting. Let's see here. So this is gonna be for when I'm working on my monitor. Oh shit. I was trying to figure out a way to be able to broadcast without having to have like the camera like up here and pointing down, because I always have the big monitor right in front of me and my canvas right here. So I'm drawing and I can look at my Unreal Engine or whatever project I'm working on up here, and from a working perspective, that feels a lot more ergonomic. But by placing this monitor here, I guess I can still use my second monitor and stuff, but it feels a little unnatural to have to turn around like this and just look at my crap over there. But But the benefit is that I do get to have this whole space cleared out, and I can put a camera up there. And I don't know about this. I mean, I guess I can. This is cool that I don't have to switch scenes. I can just turn it on and off. I'm looking at that image that you sent me. But I know I gotta do something about this reflection thing here. Right? This fucking computer has this plate or whatever it is very reflective. I mean, in a way, it's kind of cool because it's reflecting the background, so it gives it a little bit of a. I should probably get a koozie or something before I put this on top of that speaker. But like that, or like in the chair, where the chair is like, it's really good. I'm really digging it. I'm like, the green screen shit doesn't really. I mean, it's amazing what you miss. You know, it's like I thought the green screen was perfectly fine, but like this chair has a mesh on it, and it's like all those little fine details through the mesh of the seat. I'm just like, damn. I wouldn't have that with the green screen, and I'm like, what? Why haven't I been doing this all along? Even with something basic like just putting a freaking logo in the background or something. But like look at this glass. Obviously, it's reality. So I love that. I guess I'm just, my mind is so conditioned to looking at those green screen videos and expecting the artifacts to show up. So let's see here. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like this. I got to figure out what to do with that. Wonder if that's too low. Maybe. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had to get one of those desks a while back that allowed me to work standing up because I'm old and my body can't handle the stress of sitting down for too long. I guess I could attach the camera to the desk so that, no, because then it'll. Let's see here. So I got these little robot arm thingies. I gotta play around with this a little bit more. I think I'm gonna permanently put my phone up here, or my old phone, so I can have like a permanent facial motion capture thing going on. A little Superman curl going on. What the fuck is going on there? Clark Kent. I don't know. It feels kind of odd. What does this look like when I draw like this? Does it look too wacky? Like if I'm drawing, Let me see here. Is it too low? I'm gonna try drawing something. Okay, so let's say I'm... Oh, hang on, let me test this other monitor. Yeah, I knew that was off as well. Okay, so now turn that off, turn that on. How's my audio sounding? Because I got the microphone way out here. I don't think I can draw from this angle for extended periods of time. Let me see. It doesn't look that bad. I need to find something to do with this keyboard. Look, my loud ass keyboard. People hate this. I think I'm like angry typing every time I'm typing a message to somebody. Alright, so let me switch to the... Oh, I think I know what happened here. It's when I changed the new settings, I made it 1080p and I was broadcasting at a higher thing. That's why all my images and everything got big. That's what happened. It's been like sending out these huge chunks of data, so my streams keep breaking down. Quasi, how's it going, brother? So yeah, I'm trying to optimize all that stuff. See, like this, it's only showing a portion of the image. It was sending out too big data. I don't know why. Front cam. Why do I have that? Canvas bliss cam. Do I need that? And that's the cam plus. Yeah, I don't think I need this scene. I'm gonna remove it. Oh, I got a thing set up for my Oculus. I forgot about that. Okay, I'll work with that. You think you're going to do some work today? I hope so, man. most of the times I think I'm gonna get some work done and something else happens, and no matter how much you plan for it. I am gonna be playing around with some VR motion capture later on today. I spent most of the day rearranging my work area. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm like, I reconnected everything, and I'm trying to test and reconfigure my Stream Deck and my broadcasting software. Oh, this needs, yeah, okay, that's why this is here. This needs a copy of my camera. Copy. How do I copy? I'll do Control C. Canvas plus cam. Oh shit. That's not right. Oh shit. I made it worse. Alright. What are you working on today, Quasi? Put that in the corner right there. Maybe like that. Oh, you know what? I don't need to have a separate scene for this. I could just go here. Copy. I'll delete this. I'll go to the canvas scene. I'll paste it in there. And in Stream Deck, where's Stream Deck? I will add a button to turn off, on and off that thing. Copy, paste. Source will be front camera. So now when I do this, it doesn't work. Why not? Oh, source. I am in the canvas source. Turn off front camera. There we go. So I don't have to switch scenes. I could just turn on and off the camera here. Okay. Is that too big? See, I don't like the idea of blocking that. Well, I mean, if it's something I'm just turning on and off. If it's something that I'm just turning on and off, I guess I can. This type of shit is really a two-man operation. Do I have AC running or something? No, that's whatever that background is. that background on that video. Let me find the different one. That looks too cheesy. What's up, buddy? Come here. Come on, Rocky. What you doing? What you up to, son? Did you eat already? You ready to eat? What does that one look like? And this is using a regular projector. I really want to get one of those laser projectors so I can get like really crisp visuals. Not for this thing, but so I can actually do some. So I can actually do some virtual production type stuff. I think one of those laser projectors is the closest thing that we're ever gonna get to one of those LED screens. Oh, I forgot I had a volume button. Okay. All right, so let's see the buttons. Okay, I got that, and that one comes with this and that. Why not? There's so many applications for it. Thought about making a few concept characters, but I also need to finish the second part of my how to make an anime series. I also have to work on my newest short project, but likely will play with the character concepts mostly, have some references I want to make attempts at. That's cool. Do you post? Are you posting tutorials on your YouTube channel, Quasi? This anime series, is it like a course you're working on, or is it or something that you've been publishing on your YouTube? I definitely want to get Sphinx. I want to get into virtual production stuff because I mean, look at this stuff. I mean, it's kind of it looks a little bit washed out. I think. I guess playing around with the colors will help, but I mean, it could lead to some interesting filmmaking stuff, even from like a tiny budget type of situation. Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to go to your channel. I was there a while back. I haven't been there in a while. You know, that's not a bad idea. I have one of those driving rigs that I built for Unreal. Well, I didn't build the rig. I rigged it to Unreal so that I can drive. I can drive within the map and then have somebody else control the virtual camera. So it's like a little dolly, and then somebody else controls the camera. It allows easier an easier way to get around the maps, or in theory that's how it works. But it's technically, I mean, it is a driving game thing. So I don't see why I couldn't just hook it up, put it on a little table there, and do some streams where I don't know if y'all can still hear me, where I could just like sit on a couch and just kind of be driving or demonstrating shit. That would be kind of cool. I don't think I've seen anybody do like gaming streams, or when not that I'm interested in doing gaming streams, but I think it would be a good experiment. That was actually kind of cool to be able to move around like that and not have the shadows fuck up your green screen. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Did the sound get degraded as I went far away, or? Ah, material editor. I've been working with this thing called oh, what the hell is it called? Chameleon, man. Let me see. Wait, hang on. Let me finish setting up my stuff and then I'll play around with that a little bit and show you. So I got... Okay, that's not right. Okay, so this is going to have to be moved up here. So I have this, that. What's this? Okay, I'm going to get rid of that scene right there. What is this one? I don't need that one either. So that leaves me with 4 free buttons. Okay, so the starting screen. Taking a break. And this is like that zoom window. That one should probably be up there. Okay. Okay, that works. Okay, well that's cool. That's good to know. Ending, break, starting. My Zoom calls or whatever the hell. I go here, and this will allow me to turn this camera on and off. And then I go here, and I can overlay any one of the 2 monitors. Okay, looks like I almost got it. Now the whole problem is to remember to actually push the damn buttons when I'm doing a presentation or an explanation or whatever. Oh shit. It's the only thing about that. Okay, so let's see. All right, so let me show you that chameleon. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I guess it'll be a good stress test. But it looks like I'm almost ready to do like a decent little stream. Maybe I should get like some. I should pre-make some lower thirds and graphics and stuff too. I remember I had set up a thing a while back that was literally because I like knowing what's going on too, especially with like other people's code. To print out the values to the console. So I remember working with stuff like that. Oh, here's my Black Friday game that I'm working on. Oh, see how I didn't even switch. There we go. Oh, I wonder if there's a way to zoom in. I wonder if Stream Deck can do something where I could just zoom in on part of the screen. That would be cool. Like right now when I said this is that Black Friday game that I'm working on, or that I'm playing with it. I'm not really trying to get anywhere with it yet. But I'm gonna start importing the sprites that I've been making with that pixel thing. So let's see here. Let me try to get. I'm trying to get a project that I haven't messed with too much. Because some of these are already like far advanced. I don't want to mess with them too much. Oh, actually, I think I have that thing already installed in my film project. Yeah, let me pull. Well, shit. I guess I gotta wait for this to finish. No, I want to pull it up in the film project because I got the camera linked to the virtual camera and the thing. So even if I do a demo, I can't really move the camera. So that's not gonna work. I don't want to mess with that one. Come on. There's some of these projects that I have them at a specific state that I don't want to. I don't want to mess them up. Let's try. Well, let's screw around with the city sample one. I don't think I have anything important there. I was working on that one. I was playing around with the orthographic camera thing, and I found out that the post processing volumes don't play well with Cine cameras. Whenever you start dealing with depth of field, the whatever cartoon effect or illustration effect you have, it breaks. Actually, you know what? This is probably the perfect one to show you because I do have that thing already set up and configured in there. Who are you barking at, buddy? Rocky, come inside, baby. Come on. Quit barking at people. All right, so let's see. Where's the city? I think I need the maps. Where's the maps folder? This is a really cool demo that they put together. I barely meet the minimums in RAM and processor. God damn. Ooh, this will probably run better, not better now that I have a new processor. Do. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to set up a whole panel. That's the other thing I need to do with my Stream Deck. I want to set up a whole little panel here where I can have predefined memes to play at any given time. Like when I'm talking to somebody and they're taking a long time, I'll have the Jeopardy song playing. Ooh. That's messed up. And like I'm gonna have one that whenever I insult somebody, it'll go emotional damage. Higher than 144. What? Okay, so check this out. This is the city sample. And I have it set up so that it looks like a comic book almost. It looks really nice. If I can maintain this level of quality, I think I would be very happy. The problem is that it doesn't play well with my cameras. But there's nothing special about the there's nothing special really about the about the shaders or anything. It's just all a post-processing effect. And yeah, look, it's got the very subtle outlines. Does it look decent now? So now I will know what to listen for, which is. Would you mind cluing me in? Because I have no idea. But I really love the way this looks. I mean, I was able to like tweak the the look and everything. Look at that lamp. You see the comic book outlines, and they're consistent, man. I got this little pattern here. I don't know if you can tell very well. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Jeopardy. I was playing that music while you were on. It's still pixelated. Shit. Let me see what I can do. I'm hearing some kind of fan just going crazy. Maybe it's the Unreal just kind of destroying the processor. I gotta work on this. This is a script that I'm working on for for my Stream Deck to do different things like change resolutions and stuff. Uh, what was I gonna do? Fuck, I forgot. Oh well. All right. Well, I'm gonna show you the volume if I can find it. It's been a while since I opened this project. Let me run search for it. Post. Lighting and post. Okay, let me see. Maybe I placed it there. Skyline, directional. Okay, so that's this one. Sandbox only. So that removes that effect. Yeah, you can hear the fan on the computer. It's really pushing that processor. I'm gonna have to move that computer somewhere else. I just don't. I don't. I didn't want to. Oh no, that's normal. It gets really high, like especially with Unreal, and that's one of the reasons why it's like because it starts drawing a lot of power, and that's one of the reasons why I thought my power supply was the one that was busted because every time I ran a certain project, it just died, and I never did quite find out exactly what it was. I think it was just something that I moved, but when I moved it to the other area, I must have like nudged it loose or something. But yeah, I need to move that thing out of the way because it's got that fan really blasting, and it's too close to the microphone, and I don't think I can keep it there because I mean I put it there because I in my desk if I need to shift it or whatever I can do that. Well, thank you, Tanya. But I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to keep that computer attached to the desk so that I can move this stuff around without having to necessarily have it right there. Let's see here. How loud is that fan now? I mean, it's right under the microphone. Alright, so that's with that comic effect. Let me see here. That's a color post-processing effect. And that's without the post-processing. Yeah. It feels like it's starting to level out though right now. Let me see. Control Shift Escape. Unreal Editor. Look at this. Power usage. Very high. And then the GPU is being used more by my broadcasting software, by OBS, than by actual Unreal Engine. That's weird. I switched it out last night. I'm gonna send it back maybe today. I gotta put it back in the box and just kind of, you know. I was considering just keeping the old processor too, but I kind of like that new processor. It does give me a little bit of an extra push. So, okay, so let me show you this other thing I have here. It's called, this volume, this is one of the default ones. Let me see, edit. Is it here? So, I'm kind of zoom into where I have that camera. I have that camera somewhere in between two buildings. Oh, I could just hit pilot. Duh. There. And I can stop piloting now. There. So that takes me exactly where that camera is at. So right now it doesn't have that post-processing volume. I'm gonna turn it on. And it's got that cute comic book effect. But once we go into the actual game mode that has the camera, if it'll do it. If this stream dies, then I'll come back later tonight, but I have a feeling this is going to draw a lot of power. I might not have my system optimized enough yet. Really struggling. It's going to take a while. Maybe I need to change the liquid in my my cooling system. It has been over a year since I installed that. I think you have to take it in like every year or so to have the liquid, the coolant replaced. I do want to also transfer all this the broadcasting software to the other machine, so that the computer doesn't have to be struggling so hard to do multiple things at once. Okay. Oh, this is the last thing I was playing with, man. I got my shit all wacky up. So this is another thing I was playing with, having a 360 of the whole thing. So basically this is a 360, or it's supposed to be a 360 image of the entire environment at the same time. So technically I can export this to YouTube and stream 360 live. Yeah, and that was the reason why I was doing that. Because technically, the reason I was doing it is because if I can't figure out a decent way to make iClone's characters look good, another option would probably be to just keep everything inside of iClone, where they just look good by default, and just depending on the scene that I'm doing, export my 360 scene from Unreal into iClone and just animate in there. So that's gonna be one of the options, but I really don't want to put my eggs in Reallusion's baskets, you know, because I know the kind of the hell that I go through when I try to animate in that software, and I don't want to depend on them. So let me see if I can get rid of the camera 360. And then I'll show you what the other camera looks like, because that's what I was trying to show in the first place. Scenic camera actor. Okay, so looks like I already have a rig to go into that, but because of this, all right. Let's see what it does now. Got my cameras all wonky. I think I have it rigged to the joystick. Let me try to bring that back. Let's try that. But look how nice this looks with the post-processing effect. It's very subtle. It has a slight comic book, slight painterly without taking away too much of the realism. Kind of looks like an 80s comic book. So if I can maintain this level of quality, it would be great. But the moment I actually start messing around with the actual cinematic cameras, the post-processing volumes, the effects, they just kind of break. Let me see. What's this camera called? What's the word I'm thinking of when it's squeezed in and it's pulled out? Stretchy video look. Orthographic? No. What's the damn word I'm looking for? Anamorphic. Anamorphic. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to tell it to play using that anamorphic camera. When it starts, so we should be able to see it through the eyes of that cinematic camera, the one that I'm actually gonna use, or you know, the format. So now when we're doing this anamorphic thing, look at how like this blurriness thing, and it just looks weird. It's got some kind of weird visual artifact thing. Now without the volume, it looks great. But that weird blurriness, it doesn't blend well with the post-processing. Oh, and I think I can actually show that live. Actually, hang on. So let's see here. Pilot. Okay, so here I am with the anamorphic camera. And I'm going to turn off the volume. Huh. It's still doing it. Maybe it's not a thing of the... Huh. This crazy blurriness. That's what I'm trying to get rid of. But I turned it off and it's still doing it. Maybe there's another one in there somewhere. Current length 85. I like the 80 to 85 lens because that's the closest you're gonna get to like real like human vision. Anything outside of that range is usually why people say that the camera adds 10 pounds to your face or whatever because it distorts the image. But the 80 to 85 range, you got a pretty accurate representation of what things look like. Let's try a 35. This is what most people try to do with the 35 lens. I don't like it. So, how do we get rid of that stupid blurry? Maybe it's something else that's causing that blurriness. Sensor width 24 millimeters. Who did that? Huh, let me try something here. I gotta look up my own project specs because one of the things I do is like all the technical little details and stuff. I write them down into something that I can look up later because I do forget. So for this project, I should be using film back. My ratio should be 2 to 1. No, 2.39. My film back should be 35.9. 35.9 by 15 millimeters. Okay, so that's the aspect ratio of my film. Yeah, I was actually having a really nice time building sets with Unreal Engine's VR editing mode. I don't know if they put it back in 5.1, but in Unreal Engine 4, you could get your virtual headset and stuff and just grab the models and drop them and move them around, and you had your content palette right here. You can like a second. So you have your little content palette and you hold it in one hand and you're just grabbing like, okay, I need this building, I put it there. I need that building there, this piece of road, and you just dragging and dropping them, and then you're taking your wands and you just kind of moving the buildings around, making them bigger or small. It's for people like me who are not like 3D people, like really technical in that aspect. It made it really easy to just build sets really fast and place things around. When Unreal Engine 5 was released, they kind of killed it. It didn't work anymore. So I don't know if it was a bug or what. And I haven't had a chance to play with it. I just now recently like moved all this stuff around the room. So I'm I think I do have plans to work on some or try to experiment with the virtual reality mocap stuff later today. So I might want to try that again, to see if Unreal brought that back. but that made it really easy. That made it really like enjoyable to just sit there and just kind of move shit around with your hands, you know. Um, Doing it on the computer with a flat screen, it's just really tedious and boring. I freaking hate it. Unreal is definitely a beautiful engine. I agree with that. You know, to me, Unreal is like the new Flash. When Flash was out and everybody was getting into it and they were producing all sorts of content and experimenting, and ultimately it's like the same as Flash. You know, it's a graphic engine. You know, you produce animation and you make games with it. You know, it has its own coding language, and so it's very much like Flash. And if it's not the replacement for Flash. So, all right. So let me go back to this thing. Wonder if I can just my technical docs. I could just maybe move this to this screen. Oh, but then I won't be able to see the chat. Yes, I would. I just gotta move it over here for a minute. So let's see here. I need to figure out how to get rid of this blurring, because this is the blurring that's keeping me from using this camera with that style. It seems to want to work. I can see the outlines right there. I can see some of the texturing that's kind of dynamically being placed there. Okay, so let me see. I adjusted the film back of the camera. .8 aperture. Let's try 2.2. So yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything with the post processing volume on the aperture. That's supposed to adjust that. Ooh. Hello. Oh, that's when I remove it completely. Let's try a 0.1. Yeah, the slightest hint of post processing in there, it screws up that. And if I'm gonna remove it, kind of defeats the purpose. But see, if I can maintain that look on my backgrounds, I would be perfectly happy. Of course, the other problem is, and I think I figured out part of that. The other problem is the actual people and stuff, because when you bring in characters, they also take on the properties of the post processing volume, and I don't want that, because they usually just come in already like painted and stuff, or you know, the coloring gets all wacky. But there's something like a cookie cutter thing, like a stencil feature that you can tell any object or character to not be affected by the post processing. I am asking you how to do it. How do you do it? Tell me. Tell me. Well, you know, Quasi, that's actually something that they stole from live action filmmaking. um, when you're recording a film like with live action actors and stuff, especially at night, uh, everything looks really dull and stuff. But if you take a few buckets of water and just spray them all over the place, it creates all this like cool texture, it like reflective surfaces, and the lights get reflected, and like it looks like the contrasting colors look a lot better. So in live action, it's not uncommon for people to walk around with like buckets of water at night so they can spray on shit just to wet the building walls and wet the floors, just hose down the cars and stuff, just make it look nice and wet. It just makes everything look nicer, and it's just most people don't notice it, but but yeah, I think this is what they're trying to do here. They're trying to replicate that. Yeah, there's like a layer stencil type feature that you can use to exclude your characters from it. It's been a while. I mean, when I first started setting everything up, I think the first thing that I wanted to do is work on the look and everything, which was kind of a mistake. Looking back at it, I wasted too much time on that, and now that all this time has passed, doing some of the real important stuff like polishing off the script and the audio recordings and stuff, I can't seem to remember most of what I did initially. But I mean, I realize now that working on the look and feel and everything like that, that's one of the least important things, because once I get this film, produced and like in here, actual scenes done, I could just come back and work on the look and the stylings later on, just to drop it on top of that, and so I'm finding out that that was probably like a lot of wasted time I did when I first started. I was more concerned about making it look right than actual producing shit. Okay, so let me show you this thing called Chameleon. I think I have it installed in here. Or if I don't, I'll get it installed. I don't have it. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna install it. It should only take about 2 minutes. Excuse me. Free now, Star Wars Squadrons. Yeah, I don't want it. Let's see here. Chameleon, add to project. Install failed. Oh, I need to select a project. Where's my city sample? There it is. Nope. Do I need to re-download it? I don't know. Whatever. As long as it works. Yeah, it just makes it look a little nicer on camera. It adds production value almost immediately, at the cost of a couple of gallons of water. Also, another thing that we do a lot is like fog, but rather than walk around with like fog machines and stuff, even if it's a scene where there's not technically fog, it's indoors or whatever. They have these cans of like fog that you just spray into the air, and you just spray a little bit, and it's not apparent that it's like fog in the air, but it makes the air thicker, so that light travels through it a little bit more heavier, and it just gives like the air more volume. It's a really cool look, and it's one of those things that it it just adds a little bit of extra to the visuals. All right, so this looks like it's almost done. I think it's done. I think it's done. I think it's done. So here it is. So I'm gonna turn off this volume here, and this is the scene by default. Now this plugin, man, this is it a plugin? I don't know what it is. It's not a plugin. It's like a component or something. I'm just gonna drop it in there, and now I get access to all these other things. Hang on, I gotta unroll all of these. Too many damn options. I like this one. Kawahara kind of gives it like an anime type of look. If done correctly, I mean, I've had a lot of trouble getting it to really give me the look I want. But look at that. So if we were to add some kind of outlines to that, that would kind of give us a nice little animated look and feel to it, or animated background. Who are you barking at? See if I can find a nice little combination of stuff. Okay, so I like that one. That's sharpened. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one. So it gives you a little bit more of a painterly effect. So I see. This is the kind of stuff that I like. Like it almost looks like it's hand painted. I mean, if you're doing your scenes, of course, don't move the camera. Because traditionally these hand painted backgrounds were, hand painted backgrounds that were flat. The moment you move the camera or whatever, you might break the illusion. Let's see here, put that on 1. So I'm gonna keep sharpen and I'm gonna keep that Kawahara for now. Here's a sketch. And it doesn't give me the option to adjust the size of the sketch or the blending. Oh, there we go. So now we'll put a little bit of black lines on it, I guess. It's not, it's kind of weird. I'm gonna run a quick test. Oh, it's overlaying on top of the previous effect. It's kind of dark. Wish I could move that camera. It crashed against the camera. This dude has collision detection on the camera. Let's see if I can... How do I deactivate this? Okay. Because I don't want to delete it, I just want to deactivate them. Let's try it again with just that new effect. Crash. See, and the problem with like a lot of post-processing effect, of course, is like with the frame changes, you got all those dancing artifacts. It has to do with that little depth of field blurring thing. I don't like it. There's chameleon. Here we go. All right, so let's get rid of this sketch thing. Snow. I guess that could be useful. Here's their version of toon shading. Maybe if we turn off that Kawahara look. So let's see. There we go. Speed lines are showing up. I don't think we need speed lines. Alright, so now when we go back to that stupid camera thing, anamorphic cine camera. Okay, here we are. We start messing with the field of view. If I can get to it. And we get all this crazy blurring effect, which just totally destroys it, you know? So, yeah, that's the reason I stopped using that. Do 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 do. So yeah, that's where I am with this. I mean, I can get a pretty decent comic book style look. Go back to Chameleon, show you some of the other effects. But they don't seem to work well with the actual cinema cameras. Alright, so let's see here. Do 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 do. Alcohol. Some alarm effect. Rear, rear, rear. Anamorphic lens flares. Oh, I might be able to just kind of fake it with something like that. That might be doable. Let's leave that on for now. Little bleach bypass. Bleach bypass. Don't need that. Comic book. That is a really crappy comic book. I've never seen a comic book that looks like this. Okay, my arm is falling asleep from this angle. Yeah, I don't like it. Then again, something else is going on that's kind of wacky. Get rid of that toon shading. Oh, hero. That kind of looks cute. But why did the sky turn black? I guess because it needs an image or something. There, I managed to keep the sky. A little too distorted for my taste. Let's see what that looks like with cars passing by. I noticed that they crash into the car a lot, into the camera. I was looking for this. Let's go find a busy part of the street. See what it looks like from a more busy area. Yeah, it's kind of cute. My program just crashed. Come inside, Rocky. Come on, baby. What's up? Come on, say hi. Come on, say hi. Say hello. Say hi. Yeah. Nasty boy, don't lick me. He still thinks he's a puppy. He's 3 years old. Who are you barking at, huh? You hungry? You ready to eat something? You ready for breakfast? Oh yeah, it's almost time. Yeah, he does. Ah, I lost all the processing effects I was screwing around with. Let me see how that plays out. What you doing? Huh? Go get the collar. Let's go for a walk. Go get the collar. Go get the collar. Go get it. Oh man, this thing's taking forever now. But at least that fan is not going crazy anymore. It kind of leveled itself out. Oh, we're back to this 360 camera thing. Which, that is what I am working on. So I probably shouldn't mess with that too much. Where's the thing to disable? Alright. So here's that 360 camera thing. Again, without the post-processing effect. I mean, it's pretty nifty. Do 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 do. I'm telling you, I need to just have that pre-programmed on my thing. So ideally, if I can't figure out how to get iClone to work really well for what I need, then I'm just gonna export my backgrounds like this and just do the basic animation in iClone and use this as the iClone back. I don't know if I should put my eggs in that basket, like I said, because with all the bugs that it has, I'm probably just creating a false expectation for myself. For all I know, it can only handle like, maybe 10 seconds worth of footage. Anything bigger than that, and the sky blows up. Huh, you know what? I wonder if I can... I'm pretty sure I can stream this 360 thing live into YouTube. I think before I have to enable that 360 thing, I could probably do like some weird virtual tour thing. Huh. I don't want to get into more creative shit. I got enough things to do. The sky is so bright. That looks pretty. Right? Yeah, why isn't there creating their stuff for us? We're getting there. I mean, we're getting to the point where people could just say, draw me a picture of a giraffe jumping up and down, and the computer will do it. Still can't handle hands, but it's kind of a cute look. Did I ever get Chameleon back in here? Yeah, I mean, I would ideally I would love my shit to look like that Spider-Man Spider-Verse movie. That would be so fucking cool. I'll settle for something like this, and if I can't get this to work, then I guess I'll just do it like a basic video game look. Damn, this looks freaking nice. I mean, I don't think you guys can see the full detail of what I'm looking at. This looks real nice. Oh wait, I can. I forgot that I can hit the space bar, and or maybe not. What version of? Where's the about? Yeah, Unreal Engine 5. I should be able to just hit the space bar and have the content panel go up and down. I guess maybe I have a setting turned off. Wow, that looks pretty. I don't think I've ever seen it like this before. Whatever the hell I did, I need to be able to replicate this because this is nice. I could live with this. That is a really nice look. The outlines around the objects are so subtle that it doesn't feel like it's some 3D thing that's been rendered. It still maintains some of the original texture work. And look at those subtle, like the comic book texturing on the surfaces, those little dots. What is that called? The halftone. The halftone on the sky. That is really fucking nice. I might have to figure out what the settings are here and try to replicate this because I really like this. Yeah, the details in the windows. Normally normally what you want is to reduce the amount of details, but the way this thing is processing it, it's kind of nice that it's there. Huh. That was a happy accident, whatever the fuck I did. God, I wish I can maintain this type of look consistent. It's got to be a way to. I guess somebody who knows more about this, because I have no idea what I did, to be honest. I know I turned some shit off. But then, of course, once you switch scenes and maps and stuff, and now you're indoors at a nightclub or whatever, now you gotta replicate all these settings. It's not gonna look like this. That looks nice. I really like that. Look at this fire hydrant. Let me see if this stays when I. Oh, yeah. Let me save this. Save all. I think I'm gonna keep that. Where's Go stand in a place where there's people walking, and let's see if this maintains that when I actually go into that mode, that game mode. Oh, gotta get rid of that. Alright, 360 camera. Can I simply disable it? Because I don't think I want to delete it just yet. There's got to be an option here to just disable it. Oh well. It's a small price to pay. Delete that. Save. Let's take a look at it. It's running through something else. Okay, so that's being processed through that other camera, the anamorphic camera. Let's disable that. Oh, that one is being loaded through the blueprint. So we'll break that. And now we'll run it. I love Unreal Engine, man. It's just the processing power that it requires sometimes. Okay. Well, it's not maintaining that look that I have in there, but I have a feeling that's a time of day thing. Advertising on the signs. Right? I'm actually planning on approaching businesses once I have a couple of episodes done of the film. I'm planning on bringing it to their attention and just doing some product placement and stuff, like just charging them, hey, $10, and I'll put your company name on that sign in the background, or during the fighting sequences, they walk in with all their sponsors on their shorts and on the robe or whatever. I'm gonna try to get some local businesses to sponsor this thing. Just put their logos in there, or just advertise ToonTitan.com all over the place. Billy 2.0 still available. Okay, so this color thing, oh, it's because I turned off the skylight thing. The skylight is what in real time is showing me that. So let's see if I have a way of just disabling it. Doesn't seem to have a thing enabled. But you know what? I am recording this on video, so I know exactly what I'm deleting, so I can reference back to put everything back if I need to, right? So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's take a look at that. Yeah. And I could just add that sky to adjust the lighting as needed, I guess. Dude, that is fucking beautiful. All right, all right. Let's put some in. Sounds good. We'll put some in there. I really like those details that it's putting on like the windows. Yeah, you know what? I think I might have found the look. That is cool because it gets rid of that realism, the ultra realism look. And it's not too cartoony, but it's still dramatic enough for the type of story that I'm trying to tell. I mean, that way back there could use some work. But I think that has to do with the fog volume. Holy shit, I am so glad I did this today. I am so motivated right now to get to work. Let's look at what these people look like. It's kind of dark. But see, I don't want necessarily my characters to look like this, so I'm gonna have to play around with the volume to not affect my characters too much. Let's put a anamorphic camera in here. See, the anamorphic camera screws everything up. Well, it doesn't screw everything up, it's just that it doesn't know how to handle the visuals. I wonder if it's just this camera, the way I have it set up, that screws things up. I'm gonna delete it. I'm just gonna add a new one. Map, buildings, roads, props, mega scans, materials, localization, environment. What is this? Oh, this is my roads and freeways and stuff. Camera, building, audio. Yeah, it's just by default it's not working. And I wonder if it's the camera itself. Let me see if I can turn on so that when it starts, it launches that camera. see what that looks like. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all crazy. That depth of field blurriness. Oh shit! It might actually be working. What the fuck? It was that skybox that was screwing up everything. Cause see those blurriness, those blurry lights, they're supposed to be squeezed out like that. Let's see here. So some okay. Wow, I am so glad I did this today because holy shit, I wasn't even planning on being this productive. So anamorphic, post process, ray tracing, ambient occlusion. Sure, let's see what happens. Turn everything on, let's see what happens. See, I'm really trying to get this comic book sort of like a animated look, an animated look but cinematic at the same time. And I think I might have just hit it. I'm gonna delete that. I don't need that guy anymore. Morphic. Where's my spec sheet? 35.9 by 15. Let's set the film back of the camera. So. It's not letting me set the film back. Why is it not letting me? Huh. Well, that's not cool. Oh, that's because I got the search box turned on. Freaking idiot! Okay, so film back. It's like 24 millimeter. Who the fuck uses 24 millimeter film? I wonder what 16 millimeter film looks like though, because 16 millimeter is really nice. And then you unsqueeze that. That could lead to some very, very interesting results. See this squeezed, blurry bokeh thing. This is one of the things that I'm looking for. It only happens when you're working with anamorphic lenses. So it's not a very common thing in animated cartoons or animated film. So I'm trying to achieve that look. So close. All right, so let me. Awesome. Well, you know what? I'm hoping that it does inspire other people to mess around with this type of things and actually, like, get those creative juices going, because there's so much potential out here for this type of work. It's like, it's there. Unreal Engine is free. this asset, this building, this city thing is a free asset. You get it from the Unreal Marketplace, and it's one of the demo projects. And you're welcome to use these for in your own films and stuff. There's like every month they give out all sorts of assets and stuff that you could just use in your projects. So. Well, forget you then, brother. Oh, pity the fool who don't get inspired. You made me forget what I was doing, One Gun. Oh yeah, my film spec, 35.9 by 15. 35.9 by 15. So this is going to be the aspect ratio of the film here. And now I have my anamorphic look actually working with the rendered comic book type of look. And I guess I should bring in that skylight again to kind of brighten up some of this stuff, but I really like the way this is looking right now, so I don't want to push it too much. Let's see if we can find a subject. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Do I have any characters here that I can screw around with? Advanced cell shader. Yeah, this was a failed experiment. I can delete that. It's taking up space. One Gun. I was in St. Louis not too long ago. I sent you a message. You never responded. I was in St. Louis last weekend. Which you did? What do you mean you did? I never got your response. Which reminds me. Oh, look at that shit. I step away for a minute and it crashes on me. Let's run it again. Let's see here. Oh shit. I hope my settings got saved. Yeah, Sweetie Pies was closed, but I had sent you a message, see if you wanted to go grab a beer. Also, I was looking for another similar place. I did find one. I think it was called Mom's Kitchen. It was fucking badass, man. You missed out. Really sad part of town, though. I mean, but the place was amazing. Had me some good old soul food. Had some chitlins. No, I didn't have any chitlins. They didn't have them ready by the time I was done eating. So get me one of these holiday special Fitz root beers. I'm still digging into them. So you missed out. Well, be sure to let me know, man. Whenever you're here. Alright, so let's see how much of the project I lost. So let's see here. If I turn this off, I get that lighting that I want. So it goes to reason that it might have a setting where I might be able to just adjust the strength rather than delete it, right? Intensity scale. Bam. Oh, it's too abrupt. 0.10. 0.5. 0.4. Wow, that's really not ideal. Nice. The Comic-Con here in Texas? Let me see what this looks like. I need to remember to keep saving and saving and saving. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's probably going to be at the George R. Brown Convention Center then. I'm not too far from that place. Oh, let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. How do I switch? Check this out. So, no more like green screen artifacts. Look at that. Beautiful. You can see right through it. No more green screen. No fringing on the outlines of the... I don't know why I haven't done that before. All it is what are you doing to get that? Guess. Take a guess. Look, the shadows don't screw up. I can literally sit here and be talking about some bullshit. Da, 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 da. It's a freaking projector. I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but it does. It kind of works, you know? Just a regular old projector. Yep. YouTube in the background. Yeah. Was talking with Sphinx earlier. She's like, I don't think I'm ever gonna get into VP. I'm like, why not? It can lead to so many creative possibilities. Because even this, I mean, it kind of works as is, but like for science fiction, anyways. But you know, with a lot of the things, you can, like on purpose, you know, you can make things blurry on purpose. So you can simulate like the lens, you know, even if you got like a shitty webcam or whatever, you can simulate the depth of field by just making the projector blurry, out of focus. Put it back. All right, man. Well, get well soon. Thanks for dropping by. Dude, why? What happened? You just came down with something, or you tell me later. Go, 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 go. I forgot I had these. Fitz root beer. They only make it in St. Louis. So I brought a whole case of it with me. All right, so we're back at this thing. And let's have a little walk. Let's go find people. There's somebody walking over here. Look at the lens flare. What I need to do is rig up a way so I can control the lighting, the overall lighting. So I don't have to go in and out of the engine. I could just like dial a knob or something to adjust the lighting from in here. But I don't like the way the characters look. I like the way the backgrounds look, but the characters look shitty. Alright, back to what I was working on, which was trying to put the little anamorphic camera in there. I gotta keep saving because I don't want to run into that shit again. Let's see. Content. Anamorphic. Alright, now we're going to pilot it. And then we are going to... What are we going to do? adjust the film back. 35.9, I believe. By 15. Noise. I love it. Holy shit, I love it. I want to see my movie already. I am ready to see this movie. Jesus, that looks nice. Sure. Wonder if I can squeeze some more of the anamorphic look out of that. Let me save this again just to make sure, because I'm at a very crucial part. Ever notice, like, when there's like a YouTuber talking about something and they say the word important, they have to emphasize it like the word itself is very important? I have something important to say. Like, you don't have to say it like that, man. This is pretty damn cool. What is this night mode? That is so nice. I love that. Wow. I could just sit here and stare at that for hours, man. That's some crazy stuff. Ugh. I just gotta figure out how to be able to replicate all of this. Choo choo doo 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 doo. Really nice stuff. So I wonder now that I have that, maybe I can mix it with Chameleon and get that Kawahara effect. Parapapapam. Too many damn options on this thing. Okay, see what that sharpen does to it. It's not bad. Ah, they use that toon shading effect. That's all I need, that lens flare, the anamorphic lens flare in combination. And we might have it done. So I'm going to use the basic one. I'm going to dump it in here. Lens flare. There we go. I just need to get rid of that that white stuff in the back. see what that looks like. It's kind of cool. A little too much, but you get the idea. Let's see what it looks like with the other camera. All right. Well, this was actually productive. I mean, all I was gonna do was mess around with my Stream Deck, get configured, and yeah, I was able to figure out some new stuff that I wasn't quite planning on. And I can get those horizontal lens flares. Yeah, I just don't like the way it makes the humans look. But I think we can work around that. Just subtle. That's much better. It's not so strong. But it's still there. Like on the cars. Alright, I guess I better get back to some real work. Oh yeah? Well, you know, we got a whole year. We have a whole year. We got a whole year for the theaters, man. I'm gonna have maybe within the next. I think it's gonna take me another 4 to 5 months to have a complete episode done, but after that, the rest of the episodes is really only gonna take about 3 months. It's just getting all the big stuff done, and once everything's done, it's just like performance and editing and stuff. So it's gonna go really fast once I have like the first episode done, or really once I have all the main assets and stuff, initial stuff. Just all the it's like it's as if all the hard work or all the brunt of the work takes place in the pre-production phase. Yep, and the fact that I'm not really having to do any real modeling or anything like that, I think that's one of the reasons why I'm able to finish this thing so fast. I think because like Unreal Engine, I'm downloading all these assets and I'm purchasing a lot of the things that I'm working with, and I'm not having to really model much of anything. The characters, right now, I did them mostly with the character creator. So, yeah. All right, I got some other experiments to do offline. I'm gonna be playing around with some VR motion capture, see how that goes. I might be online later on, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for now. So, Tanya, I'll talk to you later.